Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be telling you about the jQuery AJAX load method. So basically with the help of this method you will be able to fetch dynamic data from the URL and just display it inside the browser. So this is jQuery AJAX load method. So we will showing you a very simple example here. So let me just open this with live server. So if I just show you guys, you will see that basically as I load the page here, so whatever is written inside file.txt, let me change this example. Let me write some more text here. So if I write this text, guys, you will now see this will definitely display it. So the thing is running, guys, if you see, guys, basically we have this div element. It has got an ID of content, and basically we are including this jQuery CDN. Let me just show you this example. So you can just give it an ID here, content. And then basically you can have a simple button here and we can simply say fetch content from text file. So if you just click this button, what will happen? So we will simply call fetch data function here. So as you click this button, guys, this function will execute, and inside this function we will simply need to display this data which is present inside this file.txt. So now what we do here, basically we don't use AJAX, we don't use fetch API or AJAX, normal AJAX. There is a method inside our jQuery which makes the implementation of AJAX very easy, which is called as, you need to first of all include the CDN for jQuery, and this contains a method here which is dollar sign, which is obviously it's jQuery, and here you need to simply give the selector name. So as I given this ID here, you will see that we need to target this div element by the ID that it is given to it, which is content here. So we will put a hash sign symbol here and then put here content, and basically this is targeting this div element. And now we simply need to load something here, so we can simply here call the load method here, and with the name itself, basically it loads or it fetches the data from a remote URL. So here you can provide any remote URL from the internet, or you can even provide the file.txt which is there inside the same directory. So whatever is written inside this file will be fetched here, and it is will be displayed inside this div element. So simple, one line of code, that's it. So this makes this code here. If I hit this button, you will now see. So whatever is written inside this text file, guys, it will be fetched successfully and will be displayed inside this div element. And let's suppose if you want to display a external image, and you can even do that also. So let's suppose I go to here unsplash. So you just need to go to a website where you don't receive cross origin error. So these are all codes free images. You can use them inside your application. And here we can simply paste this URL, and basically what will happen here, it will load this URL. And if I see fetch content, and you will see this is the content which is received here. You will see this garbage code which is there, binary data. This is for the image, and if you see the console, nothing is printed out. So this is garbage code, guys. So if you now basically, this also returns a callback function which obviously has some parameters, which is the response text and the status. So we have this response text, guys, and the status. So these two parameters are there inside this callback function whenever this is successful. So now we can simply console log this response text, and also we can basically console log the status like this. So if you just refresh it now, what will happen here? And if I open the console here, so you will see that basically. So this is you can see response text here. This is binary code which is there. So whenever we're receiving this data, and you can see this is success. The status is success here. So you can see that success. So let's suppose I make any sort of error here. This is not retrievable. So now this status will change. If I open this once again, and if I click on this, nothing will be received, and you will see this will be an error. So whenever there is some kind of error out there, it will return it inside the status property. So you can just put any URL here which is accessible from the internet, and it is correct also. So now if you want to basically convert the binary data into an actual image, so what we can say is that convert binary data to image in JavaScript. So basically, let me just show you how to convert binary data. So what we can do is that if you want to display it, you can set something like this. Let me see. Okay. So this is our binary data. So what we can do is that basically now to show this image, so we can have a simple image tag, guys. So instead of this will be the binary data. Let me store it. Binary data, and we can store this response text, and here we can simply target this content here, and we can manipulate the inner HTML property here, and here we can simply create a image element here like this. So you can do this like, and here inside our source attribute here, guys, so what we can do is that we can dynamically do this like this. So this is our image element, and the source will be equal to, so we have initialized this binary data, so we just need to pass this. So all the source code, guys, of this application will be there inside the description of this video. I have written a complete blog post, so you can definitely read the blog post alongside with watching this video. So now what will happen, guys, you will see it will create this image tag, and let me now open this. So again you will see if I if I see here, fail to execute BTO of window, the string to be encoded contains characters outside of the Latin 1 range. I think there is some kind of problem here. Okay, I think we need to call this also, which is unescape encode. This is the method we need to call here. So again, we need to pass this binary data like this. So you just need to enclose this inside unescape and encode URI component. So this is, I think, uh, let me go to my website and try to display this image. Let me copy link image address and let me paste it here. So you can see it's a JPG image. So again, it has, you can see this time this will occur. This is obviously this is cross origin error will be there because I don't own this image right here. It is hosted on a different server. So you just need to search for images which are codes free. Let me take this example here, copy image address. The method is the same, guys. You can try different images here, and if it works, you can obviously display it. I don't know why it is not working, but still this is the way by which you can display binary images, guys, from the URL using jQuery AJAX load method. So just make sure that the images that you are loading here simply are coarse free images. You can even search here jQuery AJAX load image from URL. So what we can do is that, so this is the simplest example that I've shown you guys. So in this way you can load anything here. So text and images using this jQuery AJAX load methods. So hopefully you will like this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and I will be seeing you in the next video.